Hello everybody, my name is Classical101 and welcome to Uniquely New Zealand, the show where I take you through all of the wacky, wonderful things that makes my country special. Whether it be movies, shows, music, people, or places, in this series we're going to discuss anything and everything New Zealand. Today, however, we're going to be discussing a special little show called The Amazing Extraordinary Friends. Airing in 2008, The Amazing Extraordinary Friends, or AEF, was filled with cheap effects, superhero cliches, and over-the-top adventures. It was insane, stupid, and one of the first shows that ever got me personally into superheroes. Let's check it out. The first thing is, this was made on a very low budget. First of all, it was made in the early 2000s, and it's a TV show rather than a movie, so it was already not going to have amazing effects. And second, it's from New Zealand. We're not the richest country in the world, so naturally any film or TV show coming out of here is going to have less than impressive special effects. This is why it makes it even more surprising that New Zealand even has a superhero show to begin with. Other than the cost factor, another thing to consider is that this is, well, a different country. This is something you'll have to keep in mind throughout this entire series. I know most of my audience is American, for example. In New Zealand, our education system is structured a lot differently from yours. What you call grades, we call year levels. What you call high school, we call college. Subtle things like that might confuse you while you're watching this series. It's a little thing, but every so often differences like this will crop up. And if I say something in context to a show or a person or something about my country you don't understand, feel free to hit me up in the comments below and I'll be happy to explain it. Or you can just call me an ugly, stupid mother... Whatever works. So, without any further ado, let's jump in and see what makes The Amazing Extraordinary Friends uniquely New Zealand. Taking a look at the story...
Long ago, there were many heroes who used amazing powers to fight evil.
What? Whoa, what the fuck?
But of all the champions of justice, 3 were exceptional. There was Blaze, who was endowed with the power of fire.
Can you slow the fuck down?
The most amazing of all the heroes, Captain Extraordinary.
What is going on here?
Together, they were the Amazing Extraordinary Friends. Together, they defeated evil time and time again. Together, they were invincible. Or at least, that's what they thought.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
Not the betrayal of a friend.
What the hell is going on here? It's like they had 5 minutes in the booth, so the actor just chugged down his beer, said I got this, jumped in and recorded the thing as quickly as actually knowing New Zealand. That's probably what happened. So the basic plot is superheroes used to exist and then they all died. So, The Incredibles. We're introduced to Ben Wilson, your typical nerdy, soon-to-be superhero cliché, although this one comes with a New Zealand accent. Ben lives with his mother and his mother's boyfriend in the city of... City Central, where he crushes on Vicky Van Horden, gets bullied, and hangs out with his only friend, Roy Bottle. He also has to deal with a paraplegic principal who might be a serial killer.
And then,
You won't be able to sweet-talk your way out of it this time. You mind? 3 late slips in a row. That makes you the lucky winner of a week's detention. With yours truly.
my foot's, you're standing on my foot. It's quite painful.
Pain? You don't know the meaning of the word pain. But you will. You will.
What the hell was that? So while that was all going on, a local gangster decides to kidnap and murder the mayor. You know, 'cause Thursdays. We rejoin Ben, Roy, and Vicky on a school field trip, and hey, what are the odds? The plot lines came together. While attempting to save the mayor and Vicky, Ben ends up in a predicament. In the middle of their comfortable dip in the shallow end, Ben finds a mysterious glowing insignia, which he decides to take with him. You may think it's weird for somebody to just steal something and not give it to the police, but it's New Zealand. We're basically all thieves. After the gangsters follow Ben home to tie up loose ends, the insignia latches itself onto him and turns him into, well, this.
What?
But remembering the fact that he still has murderous psychopaths after him, Ben, Vicky, and Roy take off with the thugs hot on their heels. And I think my favorite things about this show can be summed up in this chase scene.
I didn't know you had your full license.
Crikey, I forgot. Here, put this on the dash. I mean, on the windscreen. Put it up there.
You don't have your full license.
Okay, we're up. Sid, open the door!
What the hell was that? He moves the bin, and the thing with the learner's plates, he just moves the bin. Jesus Christ, this show is amazing. I'm sorry, but that is just objectively funny. Anyway, after they escape the goons because they locked their keys in their car, Ben and the gang realize he can't take the suit off, so Ben decides to visit his grandpa. Let that be a lesson to you kids. You're never too busy. Pick up the phone, call your grandma, she misses you. But as it turns out, he didn't just stop by for a visit, and his grandfather, Harry, is an ex-superhero sidekick known as the Green Termite. He explains to the team that the age of superheroes ended 20-something years ago, and... Wait a fucking minute. 20 fucking years ago? That's how long it takes for us to forget about superheroes existing? How the hell do you explain people just forgetting about superheroes?
They were once the champions of freedom and justice. But that was long before the it's all about me generation. Reality television, trade me.
Yeah, okay, fine. So, Harry explains to the team that the Nemesis Corporation, led by Dominic Renfield, are responsible for ending the Age of Heroes. And, speak of the devil, they are currently thawing out the old disgraced superheroine, Blaze. They convince her once again to join them, but it appears her powers are now less Blaze and more brisk.
Blaze is ancient history. You can call me Ice.
Damn it, he beat me to it. Ice goes to take down the team, but he's defeated by the newly christened Captain Extraordinary. Yay, superheroics. Now, this review isn't meant to go too in-depth into the story, so let's speed things up a bit. Ben wipes Vicky's memory, Roy becomes a sidekick known as Nightlight, they meet up with a girl with technology-based powers called Wired, the Amazing Extraordinary Friends are assembled, they fight a bunch of crime, Ben finds out that his dropkick father was the original Captain Extraordinary, Ben doesn't know how to fly, Ben learns to fly, Ben's mother finds out that her boyfriend's father was a supervillain who killed her mother, wow that's some shit. Vicky finds out that Ben is Captain X again, they go to prom together, it gets attacked, Ben's dad goes into space. The season ends with a masked vigilante who seems to have a mysterious connection to Harry, aka the Green Termite, and then Harry disappears and that's the end of Season 1. It's crazy, stupid, filled with cliches, and plenty of rip-offs, including 3 different discount jokers. But, how is it as a show? Well, it's pretty damn fun. There's a few things that make this show really work, and one of them is the actors and how they work together. You can tell just by watching, there was a lot of fun had on the set of this show. When you get 2 or more characters bouncing off each other, it just works, and the scenes are so fun. 2 stands out are David McPhill as the Green Termite.
Nightlight, fires.
You want more fires?
No, I want you to put these ones out. Wide, contain the reactor. Termites. Put the kettle on.
Righto.
And Scott Devon as Dominic Renfield.
Together, they will hunt down Captain Extraordinary and bring to me his insignia. Stop that laughing. This is an evil organization. There's no laughing. People will think we're a bunch of clowns. Excuse me, evil jester, I didn't see you sitting there.
But as I said, when you put characters together, you get some great moments too. Wyatt, the fourth extraordinary friend, is one of the weaker cast members. She doesn't get much to do, and the actress isn't all that great. But throw her in with some other cast members and you can get some great moments.
Are you in there?
Oh, dude,
Stop calling me that.
you gotta see this.
What the blazes is this contraption?
I'd bet my subscription to Quantum Physics Monthly that it's some sort of gamma radiation particle acceleration gun.
You're really beginning to annoy me.
Looks like Dr. Brioche has been using school facilities to continue a genetic experimentation. I know, it's like totally bogus to read another dude's private diary. But hey, desperate times, right?
I haven't understood a single word you've just said.
I also need to give a shout out to Patrick Morrison, the actor who played Nightlight, who is kind of amazing.
Well, I'm out of here.
What? No debrief?
What's the debrief?
I'm Blue. I'd like to discuss that.
Ah, the all-new and improved Captain X. We meet again. And who's this?
I'm Nightlight. Hey, that's one of my aunt's good tales. Batman had Robin. The Lone Ranger had Tonto. Ernie had Bert. Or did Bert have Ernie? Oh, I don't know. The point is, no man's an island, Ben.
The insignia. Well, your little sidekick here is next. What are you doing?
Oh, this? Thanks.
So incredible actors, that's definitely a plus. But what else works with this show? Well, it has some great stories too. I'm not talking about deep, emotionally resonant stories with relatable moments and characters. I'm talking about this shit.
Warwick, trust me, the new clock tower is fully insured.
Oh, well, you see, according to this, it isn't covered for all acts of God.
It's covered.
Not for meteorites, not fully covered, you see.
Meteorites? What are the odds? It's beautiful.
Don't do it, Dominique!
It's the Easter Bunny. What's strange about that? It's June.
That's right, kids. Take all the chocolates you want. Mum doesn't need to know. Does she, Dad?
That's no ordinary chocolate egg. It's a bomb.
Can I say something? Laura hasn't told me what's going on here.
David, please.
But I know it's about Ben. And I know you all want what's best for him. However, all you've done so far is squabble about the past. Nice outfit.
Yes, that's all from the first 13 episodes. There were 2 more seasons of this damn show, folks. The Amazing Extraordinary Friends has a lot of damn funny plot lines, with surprisingly clever twists. Like this episode. In the beginning, a rap icon / gangster falls into a vat of chemicals after a chase with Captain X. You expect him to come back with superpowers, right? Hell, this plotline is so cliche, they literally did it on the most recent season of Arrow. But no, he doesn't come back with his chemically induced superpowers to fight Captain X one-on-one. He just kinda turns orange. Then they have a fucking rap battle.
Yeah. Yes, yo. So I got a funny suit and a master's hiding me because when I'm protecting you all, it's protecting my identity.
He really is rubbish.
Yes, it was blue when he has to wear it. Would you rather it was orange, the color of a carrot? When it's smelling rats, it's like he's pushing a log. That's why his leg was called Dead Dog.
Captain X may not be street, but he keeps the street a safer place. Stopping all them gangsters getting all up in your face. Smiley smiles, real famous, and he's got a lot of bling. But his rule will soon be over as a criminal king.
This young man is just a puppet with a tenuous grasp of a rhyming couplet. Let's wrap this rap and let me go home. This time before bed for a nice hot chocolate.
So they sick me as mine, and the girl's coming with me, and that's the way that things around here are going to be. So even though you kids think the small is more subliminally, still just a low-down, small-time criminal.
You're real good at talking, but you just don't listen. You're gonna go to court, yeah, you're gonna go to prison.
So there's one more question that I want to pose to you all. If you're the big man, then why they call you Smiley Small?
Alright, let's be real here. Plenty of shows do this crazy BS episode things. I don't even watch Power Rangers, but I'm sure they had a rap battle at some point. So what makes The Amazing Extraordinary Friends so fun? Well, it's kind of hard to explain, but I think I have an idea. The Amazing Extraordinary Friends is such an entertaining way to spend time, simply because all of its elements are designed to be just very entertaining on a basic level. A lot of time was spent on this show, not to make it deep or smart. It's just fucking fun. The plot lines, interactions, even the basic elements like the sets, costume designs, all the little things add up to make a great fun time. There's a lot of clever jokes, fun references, and overall entertaining and memorable scenes. Not every joke lands, not everything works, but you can really feel the fun oozing from this show. It's incredibly charming, and it can be incredibly clever at times, but it's always incredibly fun. And that's what makes The Amazing Extraordinary Friends truly uniquely New Zealand. Now if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go be a superhero. Where the fuck is my spandex?